statement. On top of the statement, you will see the word GetGo. GetGo is a very long name of a company, but this company has become very famous in Malaysia in the last 1 week. Why? Because it is involved in a land dispute between settlers and a very famous established company in Malaysia. It's also famous now because in the last 10 days, the settlers have been arrested 2 times. And these are not your ordinary young settlers, but these settlers are about 70 years of age and 80 years of age. In the last 2 weeks, they've been arrested 2 times. And it's actually a sorry state of affairs when you have 70 and 80-year-old men and women going up the police van and bringing them down, and they can't even go up. And what is the problem here? The problem is it's a land dispute. It's a land dispute involving a group of Indian settlers and a very big established company. Now, this GetGo has also aroused the imagination of the Indian community right now, and they are organizing protests all over the place, in Penang, in Perak, in Selangor, in Negeri Sembilan, and so on and so forth. Groups of people using their Facebook are now mobilizing against the company. I think this is quite serious, and it is going to become a very big issue, a very serious issue in the Indian community. And this far, the online papers are covering it, but I slowly see Star and others also covering it, which shows that it's getting traction all over the place. Now, in the last 2 weeks, about 28 or 29 people, these are grandmothers, these are grandmothers and grandfathers who are being arrested, okay, and over land dispute. I acknowledge this case is in court, but at the same time, we cannot, and the government cannot hide behind a court case and say this is the responsibility of the government, and this is responsibility of the courts and also the state government. But we cannot hide behind that because this involves lives of people, and these people are not your 25 and 26 years old. They can wait for another 6 years. They are 70 and 80 years of age. So the last point is when the Prime Minister was launching the Malaysian Indian Blueprint 2 months ago, he promised the Indian community that he will empower the community and ensure that the community reaches a higher quality of life and standard of living. And in launching the Malaysian Indian Blueprint, the Prime Minister said that the blueprint is not what you call a political rhetoric, or in the Tamil word to use is vetti pechi. He said it in Tamil in launching it. He said, I am launching the MIB to promote the interests of the Indians in the community, to promote the quality of life, and this is not vetti pechi. Vetti pechi means political rhetoric. So therefore, I ask the Prime Minister now to get involved in this matter, in the interest of the Indian community, the interest of the B40, the interest of the Indian poor, and mediate between the big corporation and the small poor people who do not have representation and who are poor, unable to fight this case in the interest of their own community. So basically, what I'm trying to say is this is becoming a major problem. It is becoming a major problem, and before it becomes a problem that is out of control, I think the Prime Minister of Malaysia has to intervene and consistent with the promise that he had made to the community. That's all. Any questions? That's it. It's quite straightforward, Lasa.